Everybody like and subscribe my YouTube channel, guys. Hi bro, like and subscribe my YouTube channel, everybody.
Well, hello and welcome this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required.
Like and subscribe.
The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. As you can see, we've already started here. Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just has so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told.
And that could set him on his way. He's being urged to shoot. Decent chance! He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish, exquisite.
Liverpool have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Tries a shot! Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Scholes. It's a searching pass. No, he's just misjudged that one. And that is as far as they're going to go. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Palmer is onto this. Oh, what a climb! There's a goal! And he celebrates his 30th goal. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely leaking.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome...
Takes a shot! In for the pieces! It's in! And they're back in front! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Liverpool go into the lead. Now it's Foden. And he welcomes it in. Oh, he's burst. Can he finish? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now it's Isak. Manchester United are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Bit too much weight on the pass. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Cole. That's a dangerous ball.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And there is the half-time whistle. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get... They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Aimed beyond the defence. Plays one through. Isak looks to get on the end of this. And here's Torres. Cole! Oh, just over.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that
Keep
one.
supporting my
Van Dijk. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Torres. Oh, that's well spotted. Van Dijk. Foden. Good running, strong and purposeful. In by Saka. He's brought forward. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Foden, pass somewhat off target. Now it's Torres. No way through. De Bruyne, played right into his path. He might change the shoot! This time, surely! Oh, taken with style! And this is getting better and better. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are called
Torres! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Great chance! It's in! Just cruising! They are cruising! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Liverpool are having a ball here. Cole! Keeper always had the better of that.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And it's De Bruyne. He's in a great position here. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Foden. He's had a shot! And he couldn't quite make it 6. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And here's Foden. Might be danger here. Scholes. Foden. No, it's come to nothing. He opts to go forward. And time is up. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. time again, every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Just listen to that noise. This pace is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Just joining us, we are already underway. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Dink through. Love, great chance! It's in! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Somewhat off target. So just one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Foden. Oh, that's well spotted. Saka. Quarter of an hour played. Played through for him. Real chance. Oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away! And they're at it again in double quick time. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He's on it, can he get away? Oh, played right into his path. Chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Look, when we talk about decision making, there's a great example. Strong and decisive.
That looks a good ball through. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Looking to go deep. That's the keeper's ball. It's a sharp little ball here. Rice. Lobbed in behind. Deals with that comfortably. That's really well cleared.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Keeper's dealt with that. Takes the shot. Scholes makes the interception. Just 5 minutes left until the break. That looks a decent ball. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. There's the clearance. Knocks it into space. Rodri
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Raya punts it upfield. Half-time whistle goes. Reflections on the first half.
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive. Everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Of massive entertainment and excitement. Highland! There's a goal! The second half off to a spectacular start. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! a shot! We've got a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And yes, it's him again. This has become one superb game of football.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Is their second corner of the game. Tries to get it clear. And now, oh, that's ambitious. Keeper is right behind it.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Ødegaard set up one goal so far. Looking for options for movement. Haaland. And the keeper has it. He won't be happy with that one. Changes him with that pass. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Palmer wins the duel this time. Ødegaard. Now it's Foden. He can run onto that.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yield a winner.
And he's picked it up out wide. And the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, what has happened here? Looking for the run. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Taken back almost at once. And it's Nunez.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Haaland! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased.
The whistle has gone and it is all over. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends.
Welcome to
expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady. Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then. And the history of this fixture tells us always to expect the unexpected. The most accurate pass. Palmer, to beyond the defence. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Foden. Saka looking to hit the byline here. Oh, what a climb! Oh, not the best of headers. Rodri gathers from the goal kick. Looking for a runner. Nicely intercepted. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that he's a top-class finisher. Opposition defences are going to have to be wary about playing a high line because there's nothing this guy relishes more than space to run into. And once he gets there, he's gone.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. That's an excellent interception. Great vision. This is Owen. Mohamed Salah. That's a decent clearance. Palmer. That's a cute ball. That's Haaland. And he's found the way top chance for a shot! So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, there's a probing ball. 15 minutes till half-time. Back into the middle. Knocks it into space. With the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Rodri. The goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. And here's Mohamed Salah. Owen. And he shoots! They've scored!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top draw.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Owen demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be a...
And Owen!
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Rodri. There's the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. They're already back up and running after half-time.
Starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he's away. And he's quick to get it clear again. And this is Mohamed Salah. That's a sharp pass. Saka did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Sergio, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
But they should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Chance! No, not this time.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. It makes life so much harder for that defence.
That looks a decent ball. Mohamed Salah providing an outlet. He's got goal! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Gabriel. Look at the space here.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Tries to pass it through. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Lovely pass. Can he get there? Salah crosses. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Manchester United really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Foden. Oh, good read. And that is that. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No short. Always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No short. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Good running, strong and purposeful. Great vision. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Big header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Oh, given a work, shapes to shoot! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Terrible error, duly punished.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter.
Foden gets the decent chance! And he hits the net! Two, and we've barely begun here. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That's a corner kick.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
That's a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Palmer! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what a mistake! Played in. A header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number two then. Climbs up big! Harmlessly behind.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. He's picked his way through. Big chance! And somehow it stayed out. Frimpong threads one in. Red Skull.
Such good technique.
It's an excellent interception. Rice tries to play it through. Could move up a gear here. And it's been played through. Oh, perfectly measured that. Face to face with the keeper. Chance, surely! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Terrific. And that's it. That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have all started here. Another episode of this age-old tale. Uncompromising conflict. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Oh, perfectly measured that. Mignon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Rafael Leao. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Rafael Leao, Peter, is one player who could be unstoppable if he's in the mood. Easily one of the fastest players I've ever seen. He's capable of taking on multiple defenders, and he can cause imbalances for any defence. And that's their problem.
And Ribéry! Buongiorno gets it away. Dybala. Well, they can break here. That is a little undercooked. Has not gone well. Looking to play him in. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. And this is Dybala. He's had it taken off him. Ribéry. Can he get on the end of this? And he's intervened well there. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
And they should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Fry kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rafael Leao will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Can he finish? Goal, Milan! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Number 13.
Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
It's a promising run he's making on the right. Ball's gone astray. That's a throw. Oh no, what has happened here? Nicely shaped ball. Look at the space here. Shoots! Dispatched clinically. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Inter Milan grab the equaliser and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect...
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go and they head into the break all square. Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. It's been a decent 45 minutes, competitive certainly, and a goal each. So, chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Oh, that's well spotted. Ribery. Looking for the run, and it's been played through, and he's got the beating. Great chance! Goal! Inter! And the comeback is complete! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Looking for options for movement. Modric driving forwards. Terrific header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Searching pass he's played there. Oh, that's a key interception. And that's put paid to a promising move. Ribery. Martinez. Inter Milan have reclaimed it, and it's Ribery. Ribery did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he's lost his man here. Can he finish? Goal! And this is getting better and better. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Inter Milan move 2 up and into a position of real strength.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill it.
And the finish! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. They forced the error, extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And he's worked it through. This is Ribery. Ribery! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Has been indicated.
He's quick to get it clear again. Rafael Leao. 4 extra minutes added on. Dybala tries making a foray down the right. And the flag has stayed down. And time is up. Milan pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away. As both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So it's down to business here. It's us or them. Always has been, always will be. There could be trouble here. Cracking ball. And the finish! Goal, Milan! And the game springs instantly to life.
The perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Duron spots it and intercepts. Ribery. Benacer. And it's Hernandez. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Martinez. Oh, that's neat. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Inter are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He is through here. Hernandez.
Oh, really well played.
That's tidy. No, he can't get past him. Tries a shot! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Pull it. And here's Eto. The room. Chelhanoglu. Done delicately. Tries to play it through. Tomori. And Benacer. Martinez. That has not gone well.
There will be 1 minute added time.
The room. And it's Ribery. Oh, no joy this time. There is the half-time whistle. Reflections on the first half.
Inter certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, leave the door open for the opposition.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Ribery. It's a pretty loose pass. Milan looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get...
He's had a shot! Nicely weighted ball. Can he get on the end of this? That's a shade optimistic. Benacer.
match was 81,007.
Now it's Eto. Quality ball. Defending was strong and firm. Now it's Eto. Eto couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Hernandez. Milan looking to pass their way through. Ribéry.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
This looks promising. Can he get it through? Martinez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Nice sequence of passes, this. Good ball, good take, and Martinez! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Ribéry will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Big chance! Dispatched clinically! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Milan nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Looking for a runner. And that will be the final act. Inter Milan were involved in a great game here. is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Thuram! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected though.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Ribery, great vision. He can run onto that. He's having a shot! Goal! Inter!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball and they're in.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and...
Oh, what a mistake! Out beyond the defence. Knocks it into space. Now it's Tura. He's free, he has got space. Ambitious ball here. Thuram showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And there's green grass ahead of him. Sommer gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Front-footed pressing going on here. Looking for options for movement. De Vrij deals with that comfortably. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And he's straight offside. The room. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Martinez.
That was lovely, that.
He is through here. And a chance! And he hits the net. Inter are back in business. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
But the danger was always there, Peter. They'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up there. It's going to happen again.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Ramani is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Shot, surely! Goal! Inter! And again they hit the front. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Inter Milan get themselves into the lead. It's Çalhanoğlu! Dumfries. Can he get it through? Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass,
2
Peter, did he?
minutes has been indicated.
Thuram is flagged offside. The road. That's a throw. He's shifting through the gears here. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Inter Milan are leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. We're already back up and running after half-time. Inter Milan with the corner, they're first. Fried with the clearance. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Now he's got space here. That's a little off target. Colomwani is onto this. Ribéry. And he was quick to react. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Now it's Thuram. Oh, good spread. Wriggles his way through. And he's managed to get free. Hit into the middle. And he shoots! It's there! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Thuram demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Who saw this coming? From the cusp of victory to the cusp of desperation. Dumfries. That's been cut out, well played. And now they can clear their lines. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And that could set him on his way. Now it's Colomwani. Big chance! Now who's going to be first to this? He's missed, but not by that far. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Thuram! Great idea, just poorly executed.
Well, the correct option was taken in the circumstances. The correct execution wasn't.
Cannavaro. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Tries to play it through.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yield a winner.
Ribéry going face to face with his great rival. Makes the interception. And it's Ribéry. Barella.
There will be 3 minutes at a
Going to be
time.
disappointed with that. Good from distance. It's off target and by quite a way. Can he get on the end of shoots? And that could so easily have gone in. It didn't, and the 90 minutes are up.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So a brief breather and then extra time. The hostilities have already resumed. Not pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Barella. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, he's been flattened there. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Ribery will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. De Roon played out towards the right wing. Oh, sweet feet. That's an excellent interception. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Threads one in. Turan. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there.
We've reached the midway point in extra time.
Everybody, and please join
It
me.
has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And we're off for the final time. Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? In with the challenge. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's a cute ball. Fry kept his eye on it, and he's there. It's De Roon. It's a sharp little ball here. Defending of the desperate variety. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Ball driven towards the far post.
Inter really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Nicely weighted ball. It's come to nothing. And that will be the final act. Inter Milan, pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately... is a nervous time. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge because success in this competition brings, and the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose. He has a look up. That pass isn't the best. And here's Dybala. That is Stuta! They score!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
And he's taking no chances there. Tries to play it through. Great defending, strong and determined. Aims beyond the defence. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Inter are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's almost.
Shot a goal! In he goes again. It's in. Again in a trice. And they are soaring. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Batistuta has it out wide and in space. And Batistuta! That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. In no man's land. And here's Ribery.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tries to get it clear. Nicely weighted ball. No, that was never going to make it. And now they can clear their lines. Daroon, Barella, Ramani, that has been slung wide, and he's worked it through. Negnon claims it, and the danger passes. Daroon, and the whistle goes for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Inter really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Knocks it into space, and he's picked out the run. He's picked his way through. Barella! Yes, it's there! And the second half is off to a flyer. And that is a true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch Perfect.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful.
Can he finish? And yes, it's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. So smooth, a signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Milan 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Sommer punts it upfield. Ramani. And the shot! We've got a goal! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Barella really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
Inter Milan get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Calhanoglu. Barella. And it's Calhanoglu. He's taking no chances there. Just about within shooting range. So close to drawing level.
What a chance. It looked to me like he just changed his mind at the last second there.
Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Benacer. Great vision. Barella. Can he get on the end of this?
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
This looks promising. Great chance! They've done it! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! And referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.